I was traveling on the freeway. I saw that sign, Act Fast, Bail Bonds. So I just wanted to tell you what that means. First of all, act fast. Okay, so act. So there's acts of legislation, there's an acting president, there's acts of Congress. Every time you see the word act, it's a play, okay? It's a movie, it's a script, it's a fiction, but beyond that, what is really happening is that there's an acting president, an act of legislation, acts of Congress, and all the times you hear the word act, the reason why that's happening is because they are presuming that we the people are lost at sea, okay? So they're providing governmental services for us, okay? They're actors. They're not the de jure government. They're de facto, okay? These are definitions in Black's Law Dictionary, all right? So anyway, so how is it that we're lost at sea? Well, from the birth certificate, it's created, and your given name is on there, your first and middle name, and then the last name, your family name, or your surname is what it's called, or your, they add that name to your given name, okay, and make a trust out of it, and you become the debtor of that trust. You become the surety of that trust. So anytime you're in court and the name is on the docket, you're going to see the name, and it's going to be the last name. Most of the time, it's going to be the last name first, comma, and then the middle and the first and middle name, and in all capital letters. That's a municipal corporation, okay? And that's a trust, and they want you to be the debtor of the trust. So you become the surety of the trust. When they call that name and you step forward, that's a dead entity, and you're saying that you are the surety for that trust. And that's why they all dress in black and they're mourning the dead, because you don't know who you are and where you're at. You're lost at sea. So you're a U.S. citizen, a legal fiction, an artificial person. So this is all reality in the legal realms and the lawful realms with the definitions as such. So anyways, act fast. So you're going to act like the surety of the debt, like the surety of the trust when they call that name, and you step forward. And then right there, you've established jurisdiction. They've established jurisdiction that you're lost at sea in maritime law. You don't know who you are. So that's why you get a public defender, and he represents you, okay? Because you don't know what you're doing, and you're in a banking situation at that time. You're in a military tribunal. This is not a common law court. Those courts are not for people. There are no courts for people right now. It's admiralty law and maritime law and municipal courts and administrative courts. That's what's happening, and those are not courts for people. They're courts for things. So anyway, so act fast. Bail bonds. So what it is bail bonds. So when you become the surety of the trust, you're bonded, right? Boom, there it is there. Your birth certificate is a bond. You're already bonded. And so you're in bondage. That the root word of bondage is bond. I mean, it's real clear to see. They provide the remedies for themselves by putting it out there, and it's your fault if you don't know what's going on. That's how they view it, although it is contract fraud. Contract law overrides constitutional law, believe it or not. That's how they're doing this. It's all contracting. So, act fast, bail bonds. So you're going to pay bail. Well, who's Baal? Baal is the god of the Bible. Baal, where they threw their children in and sacrificed. Okay, and that's exactly what's happening. His name has changed many times from Baal to Nimrod, Moloch, and so I'm just telling you that you act fast, you pay bail to get out, and you're in bondage, and so that's what's happening. I just want to throw that out there because a lot of people can't see the truth and they're too busy or whatnot. But anyway, so, and there's a lot more. Like I said, I'm putting out short little clips like this just to try to help people see the truth, and the truth shall set you free, right? That's what Christ said. And so that's why when I get pulled over, I demonstrate my right to travel. I don't contract with them.
I think they found you already.
DKENAN.
Or just the expired one. Do you have a valid one from any other state?
I'm not contracting in with you. I told you my
have
name.
An expired license, and you're illegally driving this vehicle in California.
No, I'm not driving at all.
Show me proof that you don't.
I've given you my name.
Yeah.
Josh from the Crockett family.
Josh from the Crockett family. What's your birthday, Josh?
Josh from the Crockett
I
family.
can't hear you. You need to speak up or roll this window down.
Josh from the Crockett family.
Okay, what's your birthday?
The birthday is hearsay.
Is what?
Hearsay.
Okay, that's what they're looking for. The birth date, the date of birth, the name on the trust. That's what they do. And they act like they don't know, and they have guns and they try to force you. Well, guess what? When you're under duress and you're being threatened to enter a contract, that makes it invalid. You just got to know how to deal with it. Okay? All right. Peace be with you.